So I've played a lot of our top talent. Darai is actually the player that beat me the hardest in bracket compared to anybody else. Do you know what it
takes you apart?
Do you know what it? Because like it's because it's so simple the way that he takes you apart. It's like you ever see Twitter somebody have like a huge diatribe with somebody else, and they're like the single response is just like I have a PhD in this, and like the person deletes their account. Darai's that person that responds in just 7 words and makes you delete your account.
No, absolutely. Comparing him to Y is my favorite because the two of them live in the same region, are playing the same character, and got good around the same time, right?
Why is NorCal, Darai is SoCal?
They're in the same state.
Dude, it's like a 6-hour drive.
I know. They get mad at me when I say that to them, too. And I'm like,
because I'm a NorCal player.
They're like 2 hours apart. It's like, it's 6 hours. It's like driving to RC.
But you were saying you compared the two.
Yeah, because they got pretty good around the same time, same character, and they play often enough, right? Whenever they have like a big event together. And Y will, just button you out. He will go on a plat and do nothing for a minute straight, get his hit, and then you might just lose the stock. Darai is so methodical. Watch him just move around the stage, staying grounded, mixing up his movements, his approaches, picking a different option every time.
It really does feel like he chooses his words carefully, and like that's why I love watching him play so much. And to
no
like,
wasted inputs. I think is a good way to say it.
Yeah. Bro, you see that just hanging out on the platform, doing simple movement back and forth, and making a clean punish on the parry. Getting out of the way of the cloud, but not pushing too much past that, right?
Throwing the needles to the left to cover tech roll, and then back there to cover tech roll back. Like everything has a very distinct purpose. He very rarely is buttoning for the sake of buttoning. Right?
Yes. Oh, good drift there!
That was a recipe for disaster, but Proto still actually closed out the stock even with that great
that cloud hop, so that they'd be in a good position to punish the parry. Really nice stuff. And the thing is, I think Prota is a player that we associate with being able to slow down the pace of the game too. And I think part of the thing with this player matchup is like Darai has that clarity so that when the pace is slowed down, he's not overextending, right? In the way that many other Rivals players would be.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is the classic Darai too. He loves to storm at ledge.
And he will kill you if you don't have a proper response because he will tech and he will like reverse forward air or something on you.
Yep, and he will hit you with an invuln very fast option. So
yeah.
You gotta respect the needle storm.
Gets the double jump and just standing there.
Wow, 72!
Yeah.
Oh goodness. That was beautiful. That was 2 stocks that in a row too.
Yeah.
Just said, hey, that's not true. I'm out of this combo. Up air 1. You gotta respect the up air 1 up strong though. It is scary.
And Proto's sticking with the Abso. Not gonna touch the Hodan yet.
No, Monkey. I might be a hard matchup. It might be one of the ones that he's accepted. I want to do this with this character.
I actually could see Rano edguarding Hodan really, really hard. And also, I think Needles controlling space even better than Hodan can. Yeah,
that's an interesting thought. You know how Endless has a projectile involved, right? When he's in the air. Hodan does not.
Right.
So Needles would be very, very impressive.
And it just like I just think Rano has just the speed to reactively edgeguard in that situation.
Okay. But this has been really interesting so far. They're both kind of feeling each other out and playing a little slower. Which is really cool to see, given the last game was also kind of a little slower pace. Had its moments.
Good DI by Protagify getting out of up air burst strong.
Prota is so cheeky with that. He'll set up Cloud at ledge, start to detonate it, up B into you to force a tech, pressure you with Dare if you miss the tech, and if you do tech, you'll get hit by the Cloud. It is his checkmate that he loves to do.
Going for the top platform and intercepting Darai's attempts at pressure.
We might see it again, actually, depending on spacing. Darai is so smart. Using that bubble to stall just for a second. So I know what you want. There it is again.
Darai's recovery is actually something else that's worth gushing about in its own essay.
That was so cool!
Oh! Protagify with the down tilt!
Magic. Oh, man.
Well, this is how you can tell I'm an Absent player because I'm popping off. And you said tragic.
It's good to help you out.
Fair and balanced.
Let's get one thing clear. I have no mercy for the Rano player either. He probably deserves it. You see Rano? See the up air into up strong? Yeah, you got it coming, right? But no, it's really good seeing those catches because Darai looked so confident. Like, I got out. I made it. Zap.
But talking about catching though, being able to finish off that recovery.
Getting that edge guard a lot, or that punish a lot. It's hard to call anything an edge guard with Ab, so it's kind of like, she's still on neutral right now. Like
some would claim she's in advantage. I'm not saying everyone, but some would claim that.
Oh wow, he missed the tech.
Yeah.
You know, I bet you
actually
the cloud kind of messed with him there.
No, I think you're absolutely right that it does, because Fair is just frame 6, right? So you're not reacting to the Fair as it's coming out, and because Abs is floaty, there's such a range of which a Fair would set off the detonation that you'd have to be reading, right? You're not just reacting to the spacing.
And you might tech early, and tech walk out, tech a little too late. Yeah, it can be tricky. Oh, Absa, or rather, Proda, character, same idea.
Yeah.
Starting to walk just a little bit forward with that up strong, maybe kind of clench up a bit like, ooh, no, don't play with that.
Yourself for the needle, not gonna let. Oh, use the wall jump.
Tragic.
Yeah, just barely missed phase.
Low too, because it will push you up a bit if you're like right there. So.
Darai did look a bit relieved to see that.
The monkey.
Getting the monkey.
Okay, I don't think Darai has that much practice versus Hodan. But like we said, the recovery is the aspect I think is probably the scariest right now.
So I know Darai liked messing with pre-patch Hodan a lot too. I mean, who didn't? But
yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if he still remembers a thing or two about like how the monkey functions, right?
It's true, but also a heavier character. So a lot of the confirms he was doing, like the up air 1 stuff, is going to be harder to land. Heavy characters reports act a little sooner than light characters out of hit stun. So
yeah, which I love, by the way.
It's such a good
game.
I was gushing about that in the car ride with Parker.
Yeah,
it's like that's so good. That's how you balance heavyweights. But yeah, no, it really does give some more survivability, and I get it. I think he lost every stock below like 80. So you know he's already would have been at kill percent as Absa, but now he's kind of comfortable.
Ooh, just coming in swinging with a Fair, and yeah, Darai is not gonna be caught by that.
Ooh.
Are you serious? Protagify just started charging that entire fall just to land that.
Your combo, no, friend. He's moving and setting me up for he got the spike. You know, I didn't really see someone get the spike on the down B. That was cool. Now that was wow, man. What okay.
Ooh, was able to tech.
That's also a benefit to not being so floaty, right? Absa is hits the ground in 40 years, which is a good thing most times, but not here. So yeah, that was twice as long as a normal stock, and he was able to close the stock relatively early too.
Yeah, I
get it. I totally get the pick.
Ooh,
instant parry. Which way? Okay. I couldn't quite tell at a quick glance.
Oh, like which way Proto was charging?
Yeah. Oh, it catches me. It doesn't catch a lot of people from what I understand, but I think it's the towel. I see the towel and I instinctively think
it's behind. Oh! Good tech chasing from Darai right now, keeping the pressure and getting the up strong on the top plat, but Proto sticks with it.
That was so sneaky. I didn't know he had a sweat swirl in his hands.
Neither did I.
Oh,
still out there.
That sweat swirl
gonna be able to.
now?
Yep, gonna be able to come back, and that spikes.
And he takes the stock with. Oh boy.
Solid 15. Doesn't go for the max charge. Respects Darai's ability to punish.
Set up an edge guard from it too.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm at 150, dude. I'm getting an edge guard, and I bet you'll get more percent out of this.
I mean, it's also that like he respects Darai's ability to just come down with a back air, and at 150 he'd be dead.
Exactly.
Or they'd be dead.
Or you'd think.
You'd think, yeah.
They are a heavy monkey, so. Ooh, okay, you know, a little pressure, chilling on the top flat. Gonna die at 180, respectable percent there.
Okay, there was a part of me that expected. You know what I was thinking, right? Yeah. You were expecting it too.
You gotta respect it. You really do. Ooh, gosh, that was way too close. And
ooh, covering the whole platform.
I think the monkey was the pick.
The monkey's absolutely doing the work right now.
Oh man, that's brutal. All right, cool.
I mean, Darai still has counterpick advantage for the next 2 games.
Though I'll be honest, Tower of Heaven would have been something I expected as a counterpick from him. So that's interesting. I don't know where he goes. FD, huh? Okay. I'm interested. I want to hear like his reasoning, right? Or I want him to show me.
Yeah.
Truth be told, he has a plan, right? They always do. But the lack of platforms, he feels like that was helping Proto more than him having plats. So
I think it definitely helps Hodan's recovery a little bit, right? It helps skew things even more in your favor in the edge guard. And I know that Darai is very confident in his recovery mix-up ability.
And we did say before that the edge guard was a spot that he's looking to excel in, right? So.
And then the other thing is, like, Anti pointed this out, and I love this observation. It's like, you go to Endless Abyss if you're like, my ground neutral is better than yours, is like the #1 thing you're looking for. And, oh, nice! You love the insurance policy, and once again, gonna be fine.
This is a Darai classic.
Oh, he's dead now.
That right there is literally the Darai classic. Sunny Shore, of course, you were there.
Yeah.
You watched the set with
We
me.
were commentating that block.
We literally got to see it. So round 2 of Heavy versus Rano, set up a bubble at ledge. You will not die for quite a while. Ooh, what a parry. That's actually harder than it looks to cancel needles into a parry. There's like a little cooldown period between the two. So Sheik doesn't have that, so I always thought I could just kind of go into shield, but no, you do indeed need to cancel early and then parry as well.
It's honestly healthy that that's the case.
Agreed. But it shows a little extra bit of effort too.
Yeah. Go too soon. You know what? I
don't blame him.
Because you know what I did in that same timing because I was picturing Sylve like howl.
Yep.
As
you see the wave coming, you're like, okay, that's pretty fast. It's probably gonna be here now, and it's just slowly crawling across. It goes at like Hodan crawl speed and and like went through him.
And you know the great thing is it only took whiffing it once, and then Darai had the timing down.
Absolutely. You just have to remember, like, oh, it's a little slower than I thought.
Yeah, and here we go.
The spin beats needles. I mean, that makes sense.
This is big, though. Proto got to recover without a double jump. Up strong's not going to do it.
Absa.
Not Absa.
And, you know, that's probably roughly what Proto felt, too. They were probably like, I'm not dead yet. Nice.
Yeah.
But this is good. And, oh, wait, was the wrong person marked as a win?
Say again?
Did Darai win 2 against the Absa?
Yes.
Okay, he did.
Yeah. We
so
have
this
ourselves
is a side stock for Proto then.
Yeah, if Darai can bring this together. You know, one thing that just occurred to me is like the platforms allowed Protagify to tech. Oh, this might not even be relevant though if this edge guard comes together. No, once again the spike.
Ooh, this is huge.
Yeah,
and
that's what I wanted to say.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The platforms allowed Protagify to tech on Tower of Heaven. With no platforms, down tilt, Dacus becomes much more a thing.
That's a really good point.
Yes.
That was probably exactly what I was looking for. It's not just the recovery aspect, but also he lost like 3 confirms due to those platforms.
Yes.
You're absolutely, yeah. Every time I'd see it, I'd see the monkey land on the plot, tech, and he had to guess. Whereas Absa was so floaty that he could go under, say, about there-ish, line it up. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
cool.
we'll level. Yeah.
It's scary. Yeah, no, that was a good play.
Yeah, very, very good counter pick.
And, you know, the Hodan worked well.
Hodan, like,
for being the newer character.
This,
fantastic.
like, Protagify, not that I was doubting them, but, like, within two sets, it's like, this is, like, a dual main player at this point, right? Like, Hodan is very serious and actually absolutely does help Prota against other top players.
It's true. So now I believe we're done with winner's side. Winner's side making out being